Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday Faith. My name is Wendy, and I'm here on day 26 to read our devotional today, which is from the scripture passage in the book of Psalm. And honestly, Psalm 20, the 23rd Psalm is one of my all-time favorites. I recently just completed a study, and there's a beautiful prayer that I will share with you in the app. In the comment section that is part of really today's devotional. And so I can't wait to dive right in. So our scripture is from Psalm 23:4, and it says, "Even when I walk through the darkest valley, I will not be afraid, for you are close beside me. Your rod and your staff protect and comfort me." Our devotional continues with this message. With every fear, there comes a pivotal moment when you must decide whether you will either confront your fear or run away from it. In Psalm 23, David acknowledges this moment in his life when he wrote, "Even when I walk through the darkest valley." David didn't walk around, above, or away from it. He walked through it. David knew that even though God was by his side, he still had to confront the treacherous darkness. While it may be easier to avoid your fear altogether, the only way you will overcome your fear is when you decide to face it. To face your fear means you acknowledge its presence and you accept the reality of your circumstance, but you don't let it keep you from stepping forward. God is with you in this, and he will comfort and protect you as you step forward. So step with confidence. And I think what a great passage this is. And the 23rd Psalm is about a relationship between a shepherd and his flock. And that is absolutely the same as our relationship with God. God is our shepherd, and we are the flock and the sheep in that relationship. And I think this is just so important that we remember there's a lot of similarities in behaviors, but the shepherd is always the protector, he's the leader, he's the provider, and there's so many elements in this particular passage that really clarify who God is and what he does for us as the flock. As I mentioned, there's a prayer that I will share, and it talks about all of these qualities and characteristics of God, and I will put that in the comment section. There is a book, if you know me, you know that I love to read. I just finished this book, one of the best books I've ever read on prayer. It's called Pray First by Chris Hodges. And there's a chapter in here specifically on the 23rd Psalm. And so I want to read a few pieces for you. The 23rd Psalm, verse 4, which is our devotional today, is about God being our constant companion. The shepherd was always there to take care of the flock at all times, and that was the responsibility of the shepherd. And that is definitely the case with God. God is our protector, our constant companion. And verse 4, there's a few snapshots I want to just share real quick. So in the names of God, Jehovah Shammah, the Lord is there. And that is what verse 4 is all about. We are never alone as we walk by faith because God is our constant companion. And what a comfort that is to know no matter what we're facing, we never have to do it alone. The last piece I want to read to you is a shepherd would use his rod and staff to protect his sheep by fighting back their enemies and predators, such as a wolf. And that's what that passage means as far as the rod and the staff. The shepherd would use it to keep and direct the sheep to stay on course. They would pull them away from danger if they get too far, especially in the case of a real shepherd falling over a cliff. The shepherd could pull them back into the flock. And doesn't God do that with for us as well? And so I think that the last piece from the book is God is there for us, so we don't have to worry about being attacked without divine defense. I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, and I will see you again in August.